They say wealth buys comfort, but what it truly buys is clarity. It was Christmas Eve in Vermont, the kind of night where the snow falls heavy enough to silence even your thoughts. My parents had flown in to surprise me. They were fragile, wrapped in coats too thin for the brutal cold. But when I pulled into the driveway of the grand estate I bought with my own money, I didn't find them in warmth. I found them freezing outside the door of my own home. Their teeth chattered. My mother's hands were purple from the cold. My father tried to shield her with his coat, but his body shook violently. Through the frosted windows, laughter spilled like poison. My husband and his family, those vultures, sat at my dining table, their faces glowing from the warmth of the fire. Wine glasses clinked. Plates overflowed. My parents had knocked, but they were ignored, rejected. My blood turned to ice. I walked in without a word, snow dripping onto the polished wood floor. The room froze. My husband's family stared like intruders caught in the act. My husband had the audacity to grin nervously. "They don't belong here," he muttered, nodding toward the door. I looked at the faces of the people who fed off me like parasites. Then I smiled slow, dangerous, deliberate. That night, while they slept under the roof I built, I worked. My lawyer received urgent instructions. My bank accounts were restructured, and the folder of incriminating evidence I had collected, every fraudulent transaction my husband committed, every whisper of embezzlement, was sent to the right hands. By sunrise, the trap snapped shut. The sheriff's deputies knocked first, eviction notices in hand. My husband's family screamed as they were dragged out into the very snow where they had left my parents. His mother clawed at the doorframe. His brother cursed my name. My husband's face drained of color as he realized the house, the wealth, the life, all of it was never his. But that wasn't enough. As they packed their things into garbage bags, I stood in the doorway, my parents bundled safely in blankets beside me. "This house was never yours," I told them. "And tonight, neither is your freedom." Almost on cue, the FBI cars rolled in. The scandal broke open like rotten fruit. My husband's embezzlement charges weren't small, they were catastrophic. His family's name was dragged through headlines. Every skeleton I had uncovered rattling for the world to hear. By nightfall, my husband sat in a cold prison cell, while his family scattered like rats in the snow. I didn't stop there. The businesses they owned bought with my silent funding were repossessed. Their so-called friends vanished. Within weeks they were penniless, shamed, and homeless. My parents? They now lived with me, warm by the fire, sipping cocoa, surrounded by the silence of a house finally free of leeches. If this story of betrayal and brutal revenge gripped you, subscribe to my YouTube channel now. More chilling stories await you.